Lele, break. Good girl. Hello, everybody. I'm out with Lele, our miniature poodle. Look at us off leash today. So not only is she off leash, this is the first time I've worked on her walk. Josh has done all the work prior. She's doing so great following me. Look at this. At my left side, slightly behind me, following my leg. Perfect heel position. All of our training is reliable on the e-collar, and that's how I'm able to have her out here and not be constantly restraining her on a leash. So she's learned that heel position means at the left side, slightly behind, and to follow me, not the other way around. She's not leading where we're going, she's following. Oh my goodness, look at that little shadow. All right, so let's talk about e-collar heel. When we look down and our dog is in heel, their head should be in this perfect spot next to our leg. It's like an invisible circle, strike zone in baseball. If their head leaves that spot, whether they go too far forward, veer out to the left, go behind our legs, or if they start sniffing stuff and their nose is to the ground, that's when we use our e-collar. And because of the training, it'll bring her back to that spot. So if she goes too far forward, I click my stem, which is the black S. Any other position, if she's lagging behind or going behind my legs, I'll start tapping my tone, which will bring her back to my leg. I could just walk for miles with a dog in heel like this. It's so effortless. It's so nice. I'm not constantly dragging her or pulling her. She's not zigzagging. She's not tripping me. It's just a wonderful way to walk. And the little dogs can do it just as good as the big dogs. Perfect. Let's see what happens when I stop, and I'm going to show you some of her stationary commands. Good. So the first thing you'll notice is that she's aware. She stops when I stop. She's not continuing to walk. Okay, it's because we've created some relevance with her. Now let's work on her stay commands. So to get her to stay, I'm going to give her the verbal and the hand signal. Lele. Good. Stay. And then I back up. If she does not stay, you would say no, and you would click stem on the e-collar, because that accountability is what's going to keep her listening. We've got the mail truck coming. Okay, hold on. Let's get her out of the way here in a minute. Lele, break. Come here, honey. Got the mail truck coming. So we pivot. Stay. Hi. Okay, good girl. Good girl. We'll wait for them to leave and then we'll continue our talk on stationary commands. But as I said, the glue that holds us all together is the accountability. So if she were to break command, somebody has to say no and correct her on the collar. If nobody corrects her, she has no motivation to stay in the command. You can treat her all you want when she's in command, but she still doesn't have the motivation to not break the command. That's why this works so well. Okay, let's go back to the court. I'm going to put her in heel. We're going to start walking, and then we'll pick up where we left off. Lele, heel, tap the tone. Good girl. We're going to come to a stop. Good. This time I'm going to ask for a DOWN. Down. Good girl. She lays down, she gets praise. Okay, good girl. So that's the contrast, is when she is not listening, she gets a correction. When she is listening, she gets praise. That completes the puzzle. So now when we have her in a stay command, she should stay until she's either released or given another command. No, click the stem there, stay. See how that works? I was at a 20. I clicked it a couple times, then she laid back down, and then I released it. When they break the command, I don't click it just once. I'll click it like a metronome until she goes back into the command, and then I release it. That just makes it super clear. And this is how you make your commands reliable. You are a step ahead of the dog. You're anticipating she might make a mistake. You're there to provide the feedback. And then guess what? Look at the results. It stops happening. And you're going to hit a point where you can't get her to make a mistake. Good girl. Nice job. This was unheard of just a couple weeks ago with her. Just at the drop off, she was just jumping all over the place. There was no control. Nice dog, but no control. All right, I'm gonna show you the recall. This is getting your dog to you from wherever they might be. Even if it's inside your own house, you can use the recall. It doesn't have to be for outside. We use the tone, which is the T button on your collar. It beeps by her ear. Because of the training, she understands that means to come to the person calling her. Watch. Lele, come. Good girl. There she comes. Good girl. Nice job, Lele. Bam. Perfect position. What does she do? She comes and stays. Very nice job. She doesn't come and jump on me. She doesn't go past me. She doesn't get halfway to me and run back away. She comes and stays. And that is because of our training protocols, where every time she walks away, she's corrected and recalled. So eventually she stops that behavior and we get this. What a good girl. All right, so from here, I could release her. I could put her back into the heel. I could put her back into the down, okay? I am going to ask her to stay, and then I'm gonna release her. You are doing so good, Lele. Good. This is good behavior. So what you're seeing now is a dog who's doing what she thinks I want. This is a dog who wants to please, right? Instead of just doing her own thing all the time. Okay, I know it's cold. We're going inside. Break. Good girl. Look at you.